Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the ACC, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pump over the middle. It's Cook. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll give it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense now operating in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Red Hawks will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Receiver in motion now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And UConn's offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Runs through the defender. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Back to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. They're set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense. And
it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the Redhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Redhawks. It was a foot race and he won it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT puts him up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Red Hawks will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Hawks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here comes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. A gain makes it second and medium. He's going to hand this off. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Send the back in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
UConn's offense is back up. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's a run to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll ride the back again here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He hands it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They'll try the option play here. Breaking tackles. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield. We're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
It's complete on the crossing route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Fighting off the defender. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go. These guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the UConn Huskies.